And as they prepare to start 2019, Cardiff sit 3 points clear. So what a year 2018 was for Neil Warnock and Cardiff. Ηіghlіghts' back-to-back clean sheets helped see out the old year in style. If fit, three of this back four invariably start whichever formation Neil Warnock goes for. Today, it is the same as at the King Power, so back-to-back starts for Greg Cunningham. Aaron Gunnarsson was on his way back from injury when these sides met in October, but he's been a near constant fixture in the side since. The one change comes in midfield. Bobby Reid comes in to start, just his second game in the last 2 months. So Callum Paterson again asked to lead the line. He's top scorer with 4 goals. Joe Rule, sent off against Spurs earlier this season, is named among the Cardiff substitutes tonight. Mauricio Pochettino hasn't had long to pick his players up after they fell away against Wolves, but he does make just one change to the side that started that one. Ηіghlіghts conceding as many in that final 18 minutes as he had in the previous 5 Premier League games. The return of Danny Rose in place of Ben Davies is the only change from Saturday. So the same midfield 4, which we expect to line up again in a diamond with Dele Alli at the tip of it, behind the prolific front pair, Son and Harry Kane, who've scored 4 between them in the last away game. If Ben Davies is to make his 100th Premier League appearance for Spurs, he'll have to do that from the bench. A really big name. In fact, they have struggled. Look what Manchester United think. Davinson Sanchez missed it. Oh. Morrison's in there. He's usually the target from captain, getting a warm welcome here in South Wales and getting himself into the box as well. Kane. Well, not the best goal he'll ever score, but it's timely and it's significant and it's early.
Well, what a mess Cardiff make of this ball coming into the box by Kieran Trippier. Harry Kane starting off the move with a cute turn.
Tottenham Hotspur hit the front, and Harry Kane completes the set of scoring against every club he's played against in the Premier League. Touch from Eriksen. Cunningham. Neil Warnock has been talking about his desire to strengthen the squad. It's a credit to them. And the ones... Murphy up against Trippier. Patterson's at the far post, but Rose stolen just ahead of him.
That's top defending by Danny Rose. He would have known where Patterson was. He would have known he was probably going to get clumped here, but he did his job. But it's been a good response by Cardiff to go in a goal down.
Murray's calls and claims. It's able to play on with Spurs, and Eriksen are going to drop it in for Son. Out comes Etheridge. Arta slid in, but he's missed it. Here's Eriksen, and it's 2. You just can't give him that sort of space. Christian Eriksen, inside 12 minutes, has doubled Tottenham's lead here.
And they do, they just back off. Nobody gets near. Manga, you can't stay a couple of yards off. Well, from the first minute, Tottenham have looked in the mood. There's some really slick passing here. Once again, Kane involved with a slide roll pass.
Now they're enjoying themselves, and they've worked it to Dele Alli. Dele Alli, sharper to it than Morrison. Tottenham players across the front line. Son's made his burst here, might just pick him out as well. Friday. Not to mention some significant Premier League commitments. Sissoko, powerful burst forward from him. Kane into Son. And Son slides home a third. They're all getting in on the act here.
Greg Cunningham gets sucked into Sissoko, and he's got to do better than that. Gets beaten too easily. You know, it's 2 Tottenham players against 4, 5, but...
Heung-min Son, 26 on the clock. Cardiff 0, Tottenham 3.
Well, Tottenham just too good in all areas of the pitch.
Trippier. Morrison sends it back. Murphy. Flag is up. Far forward, really, from open play. Camarasa. Glanced on by Morrison. Now by Eriksen. Touch, an inviting one, but Dele Alli a little. And that's why Murphy can come onto it. Back into Bobby Reed. Up goes the offside flag. Cunningham. Camarasa stands over it. Dele Alli stops it coming through the pack.
Eric Dyer too. Not got too many choices in midfield.
Looking for Patterson.
That goal difference.
Murphy's cross, looking for Patterson. Rose there, gifted back to Tottenham. Son. Dele Alli. Harry Kane. It's looking ominous here. It's Harry Kane who fires wide. Little deflection on the cross, which gives Ηіghlіghts something to get on. And he couldn't get the power in the header.
I wonder whether Davinson Sanchez could get something on this, but it just drifts over him. And Trippier gets his body in the way that Danny Rose did in the first half to make things difficult.
The Rose. Kane holds it up brilliantly.
Acting as an extra right back. Can't give the team any attacking threat.
Uncharacteristically short through to Ηіghlіghts. A little bit of variety from Cardiff. It's not the worst of balls. Harry Kane. Spurs have so many options here. They have some. And Etheridge to the rescue.
Now a couple of chances they've had last 5 minutes, Tottenham, to get the fourth. Certainly thought they were going to do it here. Song Bamba trying to find Patterson on the right wing, but gets it horribly wrong.
Ηіghlіghts going for another one of those. And hungry. Kane improvised. Might get another bite at it here, Kane. It was a good block, but a delightful touch. Still Ali. Two blue-shirted players to make the block.
He's a lovely player to watch, Dele Alli, when he's in this kind of mood. Knows what he's doing with that first touch. They've come close in this fashion 3 times this second half, Spurs. Eriksen's been like a Rolls-Royce tip.
Now we need some support. Ηіghlіghts. Ηіghlіghts with the corner. Morrison across there, got his head to it. And when it did fall, it fell kindly for Hugo Lloris.
I don't know how close this was to Gunnarsson. Morrison, he always does well with these. Comes off the back of the midfielder's head, this. Oh, he's back.
James. Harry Kane. Etheridge comes up. Ηіghlіghts. Cardiff fans paying for a penalty. Not going to get one. And after a bad blip to end 2018, Tottenham back on track on New Year's Day here in South Wales. The matter that could have been awkward was never really in question. Harry Kane in the opening minutes with yet another goal, his 14th in the Premier League this season. Captain getting a warm welcome here in South Wales and getting himself into the box as well, Kane. Well, not the best goal he'll ever score, but it's timely and it's significant and it's early.
Well, what a mess Cardiff make of this ball coming into the box by Kieran Trippier. Harry Kane starting off the move with a cute turn.
Tottenham Hotspur hit the front, and Harry Kane completes the set of scoring against every club he's played against in the Premier League. Arta slid in, but he's missed it. Here's Eriksen, and it's 2. You just can't give him that sort of space. Christian Eriksen, inside 12 minutes, has doubled Tottenham's lead here.
And they do, they just back off. Nobody gets near. Manga, you can't stay a couple of yards off. Well, from the first minute, Tottenham have looked in the mood. There's some really slick passing here. Once again, Kane involved with a slide roll pass.
Sissoko, powerful burst forward from him. Kane into Son. And Son slides home a third. They're all getting in on the act here.
Greg Cunningham gets sucked into Sissoko, and he's got to do better than that. Gets beaten too easily. You know, it's 2 Tottenham players against 4, 5, but...
Chun Ming Song, 26 on the clock. Cardiff 0, Tottenham 3.
Well, Tottenham just too good in all areas of the pitch.